Greetings. It is Wednesday, April 19th, 2017. This is Lynnwood, Washington, WIKISPEED headquarters. This is William Newing, product owner, and Gunnar, our intern, just left for the bus. He had to go and catch it. We were running on all cylinders today. It was epic. We moved the delivered chairs upstairs to the dojo, finished onboarding Fusion 360, and realized there's going to be a few blocks, such as it's not very versatile for a lot of machine shops, and plus a lot of our CAD files currently do not convert to Fusion 360 well. So we actually wrote out what will work, and then we went with number 3, which is to load CAD software onto both our PCs, or Macs, so to speak, but we can dual boot them and then be able to load the Geomagic software. And so we have 2 different types of scenarios, and I'll need the Geomagic software and the cast files onto the USB, and then what we have essentially. Gunnar still needs the Windows OS onto a Mac, and also the license as well as partition. So we wrote out those pieces as well, which is our backlog planning for the alternative solution to CAD versus the Fusion 360. That was interesting, but figured out that first we'll ask for the Geomagic licenses. I'll need to clean up a thumb drive, and Gunnar will need to get the Windows OS loaded into his partition, or at least get a license for it, that is. And then once we get that done, we'll install Geomagic in our our operating systems, and then finally load CAD files and debug. And these are just mostly parallel paths. It's not actually the doubled efforts, but yeah, that is what we have set plans for the suspension epic, and it's coming along. It's creating more and more pieces of it, but it sounds pretty fun. And then lastly today, we onboarded Gunnar on some more of the Excel files and Google Sheets for the Trend for Awesome. It's a lot more of the data tracking. He mentioned that he wanted to learn, and I figured, sure, let's do that. And of course, Monday I won't be here. I will be out of town, and so be a good way for him to continue to work remotely and establish that, and even demo video of that. Another kind of pet project of ours is since that's a good day for him to do more remote work, I'd like him to actually get the Amazon self-publishing spec'd out of what the steps are that we'll need for publishing some of our materials. I think a lot of our materials we can actually be able to put them into little miniature series or books, sort of as a side project. That's why it's closer in the buffer range. So, and that's it for today, and thanks very much. Recommendation: pair up. Getting some insights on some of the different aspects and alternatives of what we can do versus our Fusion 360 is hugely important. One of the options was actually to install it into our server and or PC here. Unfortunately, the PC doesn't have enough hardware. It's old. The specs won't even work. That's why we actually got the server. Unfortunately, the server, which originally was using Windows 7, was uninstalled and then loaded with Windows Server, but we don't have the Windows Server license, and we've been waiting for our nonprofit status to get there. So you see how many hoops we'll have to jump through. So that option was taken out. The first option was to open up all the CAD files that we need for the suspension, get all the measurements, and then redraw everything in Fusion 360. That was going to take way too long. It was at least 2 extra larges, if not greater. That was the estimate. The other one, option 2 with the 2 PCs in here, that required both the computer or PC to be at least upgraded or updated, or at least confirmed on the license key, and also it would be a block because we'll always need to be in the shop to do that. It wouldn't be remote work anymore. So this is probably the best out of the 3 scenarios that we come up with and move forward. I mean, we can wait longer for better opportunities to come, but then there's the opportunity cost of time. So pairing has solved our immediate block, and we removed it. Good job, Gunnar, our intern for WIKISPEED, and as well as our Scrum Master. This is William Newing, WIKISPEED out.